Hi friends, welcome to 30 Days of Inchies. Today's inspiration is houses. So I had these painted papers and the Inchies I worked on yesterday, and I'm making some houses. I'm trying to cut up pieces of rectangles and triangles and making these houses. So I'm using my glue stick for this, and I'm just putting them together. I had a little bit of trouble with this, I have to say, using my paint pens. I have different paint pens here. I use Poscas as well as on this one I'm using acrylic paint markers, and their primary colors, and this is the company or the name Daily Ronnie, and it's the Simply brand, and they work pretty well. I got them for really cheap at Walmart. So I was making these houses. They turned out okay. They weren't impressing me too much, so I was like, I don't know. It's not like making the big wonky houses that you make on journal pages, and that it was a little harder to make a small inchy, something within an inchy. I used my paint pens to make the fences. I made a tree on one. So what I did was I do the black fence with the black inchy, and then I went over it with white to make it the white picket fence. Trying to put some buildings together and stuff like that, and it just seemed to be a little hard with this particular one. So I did 3 like this, putting them together, and then I decided to try something else after this because I was just not happy the way they were coming out. So here I'm using the black, and I made a tree on this one. It's cute. And then I went over the fence and made it kind of like a white picket fence. So it's pretty cute, that part. I just couldn't get the houses quite right the way I wanted it to. Maybe my markers or pens, if they were fine tip, I could have made more detail. Probably what it was. Just didn't have. Maybe I'll have to look for the fine tip Posca pens, order them or something. It was too hard to make any detail with these. And when I was drawing with the next part, you'll see I'm drawing with a pen, just a regular black ink pen. I had a lot more detail, and I was happy with that. But with this one here, this particular one, I think because my markers were just so thick, the ends, that I just couldn't get the detail I wanted. But here are the 3 that I got done. So after that, I had to cut these watercolor papers. That's what I was doing, and I cut them, and I'm using pen on here now, just regular black pen, and I started doodling my houses because I just wasn't satisfied with the houses I made before. So I kept going with it, but just different. And the pen, I had more control because it was a fine tip pen, and I was able to make my wonky houses, and that's what I envisioned anyways. And here I have one that's kind of melted to the side. I had one a little bit of zigzags. I had a little, almost like a little gnome house, and a little like flat. So I made 4 of these little houses. I was able to put details in. I was able to make little bushes, little flowers, and that kind of thing. So it really made me feel fulfilled after I'd done that, and then I was happy with what I'd done. I kept both designs just to show you guys. And yeah, I used to color this in watercolor crayons, the Staedtler watercolor crayons, and I just colored them onto the paper and picked up with a wet brush the colors I needed, and that's what I went with. And I'll just let you guys watch the rest of this, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye, friends. Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have, you can click up here for more videos to watch. And if you want to watch Nikki and myself craft together on International Crafters, there's that logo right there. You can click on that. And if you want to support my family and my channel, just click that little Patreon button right there. I hope you guys enjoyed my videos and continue watching. Thanks friends. Bye-bye.